Hi everybody, this is Ron, and this is a bulletin on a two-barrel. This is Carter competition series carburetor. Looks a lot like the Hollies. As a matter of fact, I believe it is a Holly. Says Carter competition series, and what it is when you're working on these carburetors here, what you're going to want to do is remember that here under this assembly is right here. Takes a Torx or a 1/4-inch drive nut driver. Here and here, underneath these plates are what is called the metering rods. In this particular one, you just unscrew that and it comes out. And let's see, maybe I can do that for you real quick here. And I believe that's the one. You're going to see here, and that's the one. 1/4-inch drive, ratchet. I'll let you see everything here. Let's sock it down the carburetor. Be awkward, to say the least. I'm trying to do this one-handed, so we'll cheat. There we go. Now we're just going to pull one of these so that you can see it. I'm just going to unscrew it here. Then you just slide this plate aside. You don't remove it. Slide the plate aside, and then the whole plunger assembly just lifts up out of there. Okay. Now on this one right here, now they are spring-loaded. They're held in there with a little retainer clip up at the top. So when you go to change these out, first thing you want to do is you want to look at the side here, and let's see if I can find the number for you. And you look very, very closely. I'm still looking. The numbers are stamped on the side here. I know you won't be able to see it, but it's 7147s. With that number, you can go down to the performance shop and get a larger metering rod to reduce the fuel flow into the carburetor. Now, all you got to do to put it back in is just make sure that you get them in the holes right. So you be gentle with it. And if you look down the side, there's a little hole for the jet to fit in. You put the spring up inside that plunger. And what happens is the vacuum pulls this down, it closes off the jet. So when the manifold vacuum increases, which is when you're at idle and you're off of the throttle, this pulls this plunger down and shortens the fuel supply. The metering rod gets larger. So then you push that down, swing that plate over where it's in the hole right there, and then just this you really need two hands. Here, you want to hold this for me, Chris?
Sure.
Thank you. You really need two hands. You just push your finger on there. And then you just tighten up. Now look, remember, when you're working on carburetors, remember they're aluminum, so might does not make right. The screws only need a little bit of a snugging down so they don't come loose. Anyway, that's how you pull the metering rods out of the Hollies. And Edelbrocks also have similar assemblies. So it's really, really simple. Anyway, when you're doing these modifications on these, there's a couple of places. See, this one has been modified. You can see it. But the throttle plate now, it doesn't close all the way. So you have to, you have to take, back up just a little bit here. You have to take the idle adjust screw as far out as you possibly can. And then the fast idle is a little bar right here that you move to where the throttle plate. See, here it is, a little cam. You can see that there. Move that cam up to where the throttle plate goes all the way close. Can you see all the plates at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, so now with this down, you got to be real careful when you're doing these modifications, guys, because if this cam rolls down and opens up that throttle plate, you're going to have your groove in two different locations, and it's going to make it run a little weird. So anyway, just you can take a rubber band or a twist tie, cable tie or something and hold the throttle plate close if you're uncomfortable with that, and that way the plate will stay in the same position. So anyway, there's your modification for carburetors. Holly, Edelbrock, Carter are all acceptable. Quadrajets are not, unfortunately. So on that note, we'll say that's a good close. That's a good close. So there's your carburetor modification. Oh, by the way, these get the medium-sized bits. So you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you soon.